Are you feeling like your career is stuck in neutral? If so, you might be in a career plateau. And guess what? It's not the end. It's the perfect setup for your next big breakthrough. In today's video, I'll walk you through 5 clear signs that you have hit a career plateau, and more importantly, how to break free and reignite your growth. So, are you ready to take control of your career and level up? Let's get started. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Naili Russo and I'm a success coach. I help ambitious women like you fast track their careers, increase their earnings, and turn their potential into power. Over the years, I have helped countless women break through career plateaus, land promotions, and negotiate raises they deserve. So, if you are feeling stuck right now, know that you're not alone. And today, I'm going to give you the exact tools you need to turn things around. The first thing we're going to do is that we're going to talk about 5 specific signs that you are in a career plateau. The first sign that you have hit a career plateau is that you have been in the same role for what it feels like forever. No new opportunities, no added responsibilities. It's like you're on autopilot, just going through the motions. So if you want to break free from this, start by asking for a stretch assignment or maybe proposing a project that lights you up. This isn't just about taking on more work. It's about strategically stepping into a new position or a leadership role, challenging yourself and showing the organization and your bosses and colleagues that you're ready for more. Growth doesn't happen when we stay comfortable. It happens when we push ourselves beyond what's familiar. I actually found myself in this predicament a couple of years ago. I wasn't really learning anything new. I was kind of stuck in the same role, and I proposed starting a leadership academy. I had a passion for mentoring and coaching people. I had been doing it for a long time. So I went to the organization, saw a need, and I started the Pirates' first leadership academy. Eventually, that took on, really grew, bigger than I could handle, and I ended up creating my own company because the need was there. I used it as a way to catapult my own career. It made me fulfilled, happy, and then I realized that this is what I wanted to do for the rest of my life. So here I am. The second sign is that you are not longer being challenged. If your tasks are feeling repetitive or maybe too easy and you're not learning anything new, it's a sign that you have actually stopped growing. The fix here is that I need you to invest in yourself. Whether it's taking a new course, learning a new skill, anything that you've been curious about, or exploring even new areas in your field, any sort of personal development, all of those things are really going to help you break through that plateau. You don't wait for growth opportunities to come to you. You create them yourself. And let me tell you, I have been there where I think, the organization needs to invest in me, they have to be sending me to all this stuff, but I will encourage you to consider investing on yourself first. I have done this throughout my career. I actually has made a commitment to invest 10% of all of my earnings into personal or professional development. And I do make sure that every year I learn a skill completely outside of the industry I'm in. That's how I ended up going from being a pharmacist to being a strategist to then running people and strategy for a baseball team for the Pittsburgh Pirates and now owning my own company. That commitment to growth and stepping outside of my comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen by chance. It happens by choice. So make that choice today. And by the way, you don't have to even spend money if you want to learn things. There's plenty of free resources. This video included many of the resources I have available, many of the resources many other individuals have available that can help you right now. So go after it. Now, before we dive into the next sign, it's important to understand that career plateaus don't feel the same for everyone. If you are familiar with my work, you know that I focus on what we call career success archetypes. It's something I created in order to help us have a better understanding of our productivity, the way in which we approach work, our personality. So based on those, you might be feeling stuck a little bit differently. So let's take a look at how each of those archetypes experience plateaus and why they feel stuck. And if you're not familiar with my archetypes, I'm going to place the link to the quiz on my description so you can go and find it. But if you are, then let's take a look at each of them and see what's happening. Okay, the visionary archetype. Visionaries feel stuck when their big ideas aren't being implemented. If your innovative concepts are not taken seriously, you might start to question the impact that you're having in the organization and the role. That would absolutely put you in a place of plateau. For my disruptors, routine is the enemy for us, okay? When there is no escape to challenge the norm, predictability leaves you feeling restless and you feel stuck. For my beautiful influencer archetype, you thrive on recognition. So if your hard work is going unnoticed or you're not being recognized or given the credit that you deserve, you will feel sidelined and completely stuck. Supporters feel stuck in their career when they give too much without getting enough acknowledgement in return. It's draining to always be the ones that are helping others without seeing how your own contributions are recognized. Networkers rely on relationships. If your connections are not leading to new opportunities, it can make you feel like the doors for your growth are actually closing. Planners need a structure and a clear path forward. Without a roadmap, it's easy for them to feel anxious and lost. My enthusiasts, you feel stuck when the excitement of the role is gone. If your work feels dull and uninspiring, staying motivated becomes a real struggle for you. Executives need big challenges. When your workload feels too easy or too light, you're probably going to feel underutilized and unmotivated. Now, this is why understanding your career archetype helps you tailor your approach to break through on these plateaus. If you know why you're feeling stuck, then you can take targeted actions based on your unique strengths and tendencies. Okay, sign number 3. You're working hard, but no one seems to notice. No promotions, no raises, not even a thank you. Feeling invisible at work is a huge sign that you are in a plateau. Here's how to fix that. Be your own advocate. You can't wait for recognition to come. You have to create it. Share your wins in meetings, casual conversations, or even in your performance reviews or performance updates. Leadership needs to see your impact, so don't shy away from making sure that they know what you are up to and what you have been contributing. For me, one of the things I do is that I always start my one-on-ones by wins of the week, areas where I need improvement, what I need from my leader. So maybe just create that structure, and that way you're not feeling like you are self-promoting, but instead it's just part of your weekly agenda. The 4th sign is feeling uninspired. The work that used to energize you now feels like a drain, and finding motivation is becoming harder each day. The solution here is that you need to set some bigger, bolder goals if your current goals are not making you a little nervous. If that's the case, then they're not big enough for you, okay? You need to set targets that challenge and excites you. When you're aiming for something ambitious, it reignites your passion and gives you something to work towards. And finally, the 5th sign is that you're stuck in your comfort zone. Everything feels safe, predictable, and frankly, a little boring. But here's the truth. Growth happens when we are outside of that zone of comfort. So we need to get you out of it. So I want you to really lean into discomfort. This week, I want you to take one bold action that pushes you outside of your usual routine. Speak up in a meeting, volunteer for a challenging project, or connect with someone that you admire. Growth lives outside of the boundaries of comfort, and that's where your breakthrough will come from. Here is the bottom line. A career plateau is not the end. It's a sign that you're ready for something bigger. So, what's your next bold move? Let me know in the comments, because I would love to hear how you're planning to push yourself through this plateau within this week. Thank you so much for watching. If these tips hit home for you, I want you to give this video a thumbs up, share it with a friend, a fellow powerhouse woman who might be feeling a little stuck. And please do not forget to subscribe for more career growth strategies. Remember, feeling stuck is only temporary. Taking bold action is what moves you to the next level. So, I'll see you in the next video.